Hello everyone, let's start our timer first up. Welcome to my channel. It is nice to have you back. Now let's start the timer. 30 minutes. Yep, let's play. I've got my little collage bag out and I thought, I was just having a little look through this morning, and I thought maybe we could do some collaging in here, especially on this page. It looks it's very bright. I've also rediscovered this gorgeous piece of work that I did a little while ago, and I've been tossing up whether to put that on the cover or not. It's not really the right colours. It does have orange in it, but it doesn't have the blues and browns. It's got pink instead. But let me know what you think about that. Should I use that as a cover, or should I do something different? Let me know, would you please? I'd be interested in your feedback. Now, collage. Yep, let's do that on here. Glue stick. Got it. Glue board. Where are you hiding? Did you fall? I think it did fall and I didn't see where it went. Oh, there it is. Get my trusty grab stick, which I would be lost without. That's it. Okay. Oh, I've got bits of paper down there too. All right, we'll leave those bits there because I've got enough in here to keep us occupied for a wee while. Lots of things in here to keep us occupied. Might use some of that, why not? What's this bit? Piece of book page. That should be in the bin. Hang on, no, it'll make an interesting collage bit. Let's keep that bit. Okay, that turns over. Oh, that's just plain white. That's a bit boring, plain white. Pink. Oh, nice little bit of floral down here. Very nice. And some pebbles. And let's start with this. Let's see how far we get with this lot first. All right, let's use a piece of this. And now, oh, I've already got a bit there. Let's tear. Now, I am recording this on Friday, 27th of February. We are expecting low 30s today, but tomorrow we're expecting a lot of rain. And I do mean a lot of rain. Our northern areas up in the, almost in the deep country, is expecting floods. So that's going to be an interesting thing if it does happen, because some of those people out there haven't seen rain in quite some time. Whilst they need it, they don't need floods. They just need heavy, consistent rain to soak their grounds and fill their water tanks. Hey, that looks a little bit different, doesn't it? Looks kind of nice. Just moving this up a little bit so that's better. Now you can see a bit more. And you can see what I'm doing over here. That's all cool. I want a corner piece to go there. Yep, that will be nice. Let's glue this up and make it sticky. Okay. Let's use some of this piece here. I am not going to colour the edges because I'm feeling lazy. I've got my ink and everything on the desk. I could colour it, but like I said, I'm just feeling lazy. So I'm not going to. I'm going to stick with my lazy theme. Okay, that looks good. Let's put another piece somewhere. We'll orient it this way and put it, oh yep, that'll look good there too. I think with collage, whatever you do, it always looks lovely for some reason. Probably it's a combination of your favourite bits and pieces that you've used and used and used, and just to use those last little pieces is a bit of a privilege and a luxury. It's going to be upside down, but I'm not fussed about that because the text is indescribable. You can't really work out whether it's up the right way or not. Let's put another piece of this funny one in. Where can we put that? There maybe. Yep, let's do that. I'm sitting here looking at that lined paper. I don't really think I want to use that. Although, let's have a look. Let's suss that out in a minute. Just about stuck it down to the board. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, let's bite the bullet and use a little piece of this, even if it's just a tiny little strip with a line in it. I'll make a square out of it and put it here, I think. Or rectangle. Yeah, why not? Why not? Small things are amusing this mind today. All right, let's use the other half of that little piece and put it down here somewhere. Maybe under there. That would be okay. Oh, come on. Fumble fingers here. Lace is glued down so well that I can't shift it. Okay, that works for me. Now, just having a little think here. It's hurting my brain, yes, I will admit to that. Oh no, my favourite pen has finally run out. Oh gosh, it'll be great for making rubber foam stamps, so I will keep that one. You Butte black pen will do, as long as the black is still functioning. I'm not having much joy here today. Okay, I guess it's got to be blue. Oh, even the blue's run out. What? What? You kid me. All right, I'll pull this one out. Oh, that's good. That's working. Because what I want to do is just pretend to write something up in here, you know, a couple of little squiggly lines. And throw an H and a J and an L and so it looks like there'd been a little letter in there. It's my little bit of pretend for today. It doesn't look like any writing at all. Look, you know I wrote it and I know I wrote it, so you know that's got to be 10 of us, doesn't it? Let's exaggerate a little more and let's say 100 of us. That little piece can go in there. Or should I put a big piece up there? Oh no, that's too in your face. It's one thing to have nice papers and use them, but sometimes you don't want the whole bit. Okay, let's use a little piece of this floral because it's so pretty. I might use this as washi and put some double-sided tape on it so that I can just dot it around the page any which way suits my adult brain. All right, now I can tear a little bit off there. Sounded like a fairly solid thunk, didn't it? Let's just put this everywhere we can. A little bit up there. Let's make a border of that green so we can still see it. Okay. Now, I could potentially just put this one down as is, but I think I might want to do it more, as in more pieces, not more tape. A little bit there, pretty. And a little bit here. Let's not do that. Okay, that makes me happy. This is coming together quite nicely. Now, I've used all of those things. I've used a couple of them just twice. I might need to put this one somewhere different. So let's use 2 more pieces of that. You know, coming in on the rule of 3s. Two is a hard place for eyes to rest. If you have 3, it makes it a little easier for the eyes to rest on something. So it's not actually the rule of 3s, it's the rule of odds. The odd number seems to create a balance, which I find rather intriguing. But it works. It just works. All right, now I've used this once. I need to use it again. Maybe we do the washi thing again. Works for me. Whoops, where are you going? Little paper doesn't want to stay put. This is a quick and easy way to make washi tape, folks. If you don't have any close by, you can make your own. Little piece of double-sided tape, make sure it's on there, and look at that, washi tape, or decorative tape I should call it. I shouldn't call it washi tape because that, I believe, is a brand name. Oops. Okay, put this one in here. Me like. And a little one up here to cover up that bit. Ooh, this is looking pretty. Okay, 1, 2, 3, but I do have another little piece of tape. Do I want to use it anywhere, or do I want to save it for another project? I might save that one. All right, so what else do I have? I've got this one, but I've got that underneath here, so I don't really want to use more of that, because at this stage it would just stand out like crazy. Let's go to the bag again and see what else I've got. Got that nice piece of green there. Let's investigate that. Can I get down there? Oh, that's book page, I think. If I can get it out, that will be awesome. Yes, that's ink-dyed book page. That will be nice. And there's another one down there. Use your tweezers. I can't because they're down in another box and I haven't unpacked my bag from yesterday. I came home and flopped in my chair and there I stayed until dinner came. I even got lazy and didn't cook last night. I was going to do a quiche, but I really couldn't be bothered doing that. I'm having trouble getting this out, but I do want it out. Yeah. Okay, I'm happy with that. I now have enough to play with to finish this collage. Oops, don't you fall down. You'll fall on the floor and then I'll have to pretend I'm an idiot and go grubbing around the floor. I don't have to pretend I'm an idiot because I already am. Let's be real about this, Ruth. Not so much an idiot, just a little crazy at times. And I think we're all entitled to a little craziness. Unless you tell me otherwise, I'm going to believe that. Please remember to make a comment about the cover decoration, whether it be that floral musical piece or whether it be something different. I could show you what something different could be. Can I? Yes. And that depends whether it's going to fit or not. Oh no, it's not. It's going to be, those are too wide. Too wide. It would be gorgeous, but it's way too wide for that book. I wonder if this one is narrow enough. Oh, it's on a different, in a different folder. Silly me. Okay. Now let's digress just a little bit here. Oh, you know what? I like that. I'm sorry, you don't have to answer the question. That's not going in. This will go on the cover. I've made my decision. I think I've made the right one. You could give me a yes or a no on this one. But I rather like that. It's kind of cool. It's made out of a tissue box that I've reorganized. It's very pretty. I did a good job of that. Oh, I'm so clever sometimes. Sometimes. Okay, let's get back to our collage. Okay. This one's got a number on it, so that'll be nice. And seeing as I already had one of my little mini envelopes on there, I'm going to keep that as the focal point. I'm not going to change that. Now I'm doing a scan of the page to see where I can put this. It's going to be a little too wide for there, I think. Oh no. Let's put it in this way. That's kind of good. Move it down if we can, just a little bit to save me having to. No, I'm going to have to tear this little piece off. Although it's not tacky, so that, okay, that can stay put. That's where it wants to be, that's where it wants to be. Now another little piece of this. I think I'll put in here. Aha, it's not glued. So I can put that little piece underneath and maintain the integrity of that tear, cut, whatever. I think I'm going to call that done. Now we've got the little focal point here, but it's gotten lost a little bit in amongst there. So where's my Sharpie? Medium point. Let's make this stand out a little bit. I just drew on my fingernail. If that was clever. Make it look like it's intentional. Need another line down here to even it up. Okay, it still needs something else on it. It really does. It's my humble opinion for talking here. Okay. What? I've got that, so I don't want to cover that up. Put a typewriter in there. Why not? Why the heck not? Oops. Okay, now this is fairly substantial. The glue stick may not keep it there, so I'll use the A-lens. Get it nice and glued up. Sticky everywhere, that's kind of cool. Why not? Because that's what we need. And I'll just hold this down for a little bit. Boring, isn't it? Just watching somebody hold paper down. Now I need my cleaning cloth. Just to run around the edges of that and make sure that there's no glue on the outer. Alright, let's check my timer. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes 30. So I'm going to stop that because, in all honesty, I think I'm done. I don't want to add anything else to that. It's quite nice on its own. Let's have a little quick tidy up here and throw, whoops, sorry, throw some things. I keep knocking that tripod. Okay, let's get some of this put back into the bag. Not some of this, all of this into the bag. If I can get it in. Oh, that's pretty. That would have looked lovely on there. Never mind. Fold that up. All right, now this is ready to have another go another time. I'm getting a little bit too much in here. I am going to have to seriously make some clusters, I think. I might do that in the next video. All right, my lovelies, that's it for today. I will catch up with you another time. And I will ask you, let me know whether you like this one for the cover or this one. I'm leaning towards this, but yeah, nah, forget that one. That's going to be the cover. I just have to work out how to adhere it on. I think that will be fabric glue. Yep. Okay, my darlings, I will catch up with you in the next video. Bye-bye for now. Stay safe.